Konnichiwa from Tokyo. My name is Jessie, and this is Itadakimasu Japan, your ultimate spot for Tokyo's unique eats and hidden gems. At the Paper Museum in Oji, Tokyo. So Oji, Tokyo is the birthplace of Western style paper in Japan. And the Paper Museum was built in 1950 originally, but was relocated to Asukayama Park in 1998 when they built the Metro Expressway. So the Paper Museum is a world-renowned institution that specializes in, you guessed it, paper. They collect, preserve, and exhibit lots of different kinds of materials for paper making. Everything from washi, which is Japanese paper, to Western style paper, from ancient times to the modern era. So today I'll be introducing you guys to the permanent exhibition as well as a paper making workshop, which I'm really excited about. You know I love making things, so are you ready to get started? I sure am. Itadakimasu!
As you enter the main entrance of the Paper Museum, you are immediately greeted by a variety of exhibits. Today, we will be exploring the exhibits on the second, third, and fourth floors in order. I'm excited to see what discoveries await us. Now, over to you, Jessie, for the report.
So on this floor, the focus is on the history of paper production. So they go over a lot on this floor. They go over the history of the modern paper industry in Japan. They go over the raw materials for the paper making process. They go over the different varieties and applications for paper, initiatives in the paper industry, and a lot more information about Western style paper, which is what we use every day. The model of the world's first paper making machine. Oh, wow. So I'm looking at it and I'm trying to understand how it might work. Like I'm trying to imagine. So I imagine there's water and like paper materials in the bucket. There has to be some way of it getting onto the rollers and being pressed, I think. Probably. Oh, this is a sample book. Oh, that's cool. How old is this? 1941. So I've gotten things printed before, and sometimes you can get like little sample books of from the company that's doing the printing to like feel the different kinds of paper and stuff, but it was definitely not this thick. I had a really small one, so that's a lot of different varieties of paper. I wonder how they compare to the kinds of paper that we are like making and using today. This floor features exhibitions that even children can enjoy. So they have introductions that are aimed towards elementary school students, where they explain with a simple introduction to the basics of paper as well as recycling. You can also, there's lots of different various types of paper that you can take in your hands and actually touch. You can test your knowledge with a quiz, and you can learn all about paper with a hands-on approach. So I'm excited to check it out. Let's go. So we've got the different plants and materials that paper's made out of, and then it actually shows you the real thing, like the final product. So these look a lot like the wood chips that they had on the playground when I was a kid. I didn't know that they made paper out of this. Oh, we're gonna press. Oh no, we're gonna see how it's drained. Oh, that's actually really cool. Let's see if I can get it like even. Almost. So this is how recycling works. So you can see how the paper is recycled at each point in the process. So this is paper, and then some of it becomes, it's like a plastic, it's like a paper plastic mix, I guess a kind of fuel. And then the rest of it goes to making pulp, and then so this is fresh pulp. Oh, I see. So this one is the one that starts with the wood chips. They make it into pulp, and then this is the recycled pulp, and then they get blended together, I guess? Or they both get processed into different... I imagine they use different like balances of fresh and like old paper pulp, recycled pulp. It's like, it's so obvious. Like when you think about it, like yeah, there's lots of things that are made out of paper in our day-to-day life, but when you see them like kind of all piled together, it's kind of overwhelming. You're like, there's a lot made out of paper. Like we're just surrounded by it. Do you see the paper? How wide it is? That's the width of the paper roll. It's like more than 9 meters wide. So on the 4th floor here, they have an exhibition about paper and culture. So there's a lot of art pieces on display, and we're very fortunate to have the curator with us here today. So her name is Ms. Kojima Masami. Thank you so much for talking to us today. I have a lot of questions.
お願いします。
So what are some of the highlights of the Paper Museum?
はい、紙の博物館はですね、日本の伝統的な和紙、それから、明治以降にですね、産業を支えた洋紙という両面から、紙の歴史とか文化、それから産業を紹介する博物館になっています。紙の専門の博物館として世界でも数少ない博物館なんですけれども、常設展示では紙の原料ですとか、それからどのように紙が作られるのかといった工程、それからさまざまな紙の用途をご紹介しています。他に年に数回ですね、紙をテーマにした企画展を開催していますし、それから紙を作るイベントですとか、それから紙をもっと知りたいという方には図書室が下にありますので、そちらで、はい、図書を調べることもできます。はい、紙について
so much here.
そうですね、紙についてもう知りたい方はぜひこの博物館に来ていただければというふうに思います。
Excellent. Thank you.
はい、こちらの展示室は和紙と文化という展示室なんですけれども、まずはじめに世界の紙の歴史をご紹介しています。でその後に日本の紙の歴史とか、それから文化について紹介している展示室になっています。で日本は紙と木の文化っていうふうに言われてるんですけれども、本当にさまざまなことに紙が使われているので、それをこの展示を見て知っていただければなというふうに思っています。
We're starting from the beginning. Excellent. So this is another highlight of this floor, but can you explain a little bit about what this is?
こちらはですね、制作年代が明確な世界最古の印刷物と言われている100万頭だらにというものです。こちらは奈良時代の初めぐらいに国家の安泰を願って100万枚の紙に、このだらにと呼ばれる呪文のようなものをですね印刷して、こちらにあるような小さな塔に、ちょっとこれは展示のために額に貼ってしまっているんですけれども、くるくるくるっと丸めたこの紙を中に入れて、法隆寺とか東大寺といったお寺に収めたものになります。
And there's really 1 million? That's so many of them. Are there any surprising uses of paper?
はい、皆さんが特に驚かれるのが紙で作られた着物ですとか、あと革に似せた紙の製品というのがあります。でこちらは東大寺主任の白紙子というふうに言われる紙子というですね、ちょっと厚手の紙をよく揉んで、それからこんにゃくのりとか柿渋をこう塗って貼り合わせたものなんですけれども、この東大寺のお水取りというのでも知られている行事で、実際にこれお坊さんが着た着物なんですけれども、その行事の最中に松明を使うので、その松明にすすで黒く汚れているというような、はい、だいたい皆さんその紙を着るっていうものに使うっていうこと自体がすごくびっくりされています。
I'm surprised too. Wow, that's so cool. This looks very gorgeous. I'm not sure what I'm looking at though. Can you explain what this is about?
こちらは金から革紙というふうに呼ばれているものなんですけれども、もともとは中世のヨーロッパで貴族のお城の天井とか壁を飾った装飾画を和紙で真似て作ったものになります。で明治時代とかに壁紙としてヨーロッパに盛んに輸出されたものになるんですけれども、国内でも鹿鳴館などの洋館の 壁を飾ったっていうふうに言われています。でこの下に展示しているこの彫刻された木の盆なんですけれども、こちらハンギロールというふうに呼んでいる資料なんですが、こちらの木の盆に湿らせた和紙を巻きつけて、硬い毛のブラシでトントントントンともうすごい勢いで叩くんですね。
I thought they rolled it, but they wrap it
では
and
なく
then hit it.
て、はい、こうやって叩いて、
wow.
でそうするとこの凸凹が紙にこう写し取られるということで、この凹凸のついた紙が出来上がるというふうになっています。
It was so different from my image of how they used it.
違うかもしれないですね。すごい長時間にわたってこう叩くっていうので、でうちの博物館ではこのハンギロールを130本ほど所蔵してまして、
That's a lot.
はい、で今こういろんな昔の洋館とか重要文化財とかの建造物の復元をするときに当館のロールを使って復元されたりしています。
That's smart. That's really smart. I'd love to put that in my home.
とっても
Be so gorgeous.
すごいゴージャスで落ち着かないかもしれないです。
That's true. Thank you so much. Wow, that's so beautiful.